Okay, this is just a quick video on how to create an account on the Dolomite Webstore, how to create quotes on the Dolomite Webstore, maybe how to place POs on the Dolomite Webstore. So let me just do a quick navigation to Dolomite. Because the first thing you will notice when you kind of come to the web shop is if you want to know the price of something, the prices are not immediate apparent. So I'll just kind of, in order to know a price, you have to log in. So if you have an account already, that's great. You can just sort of log in and see the pricing. Otherwise, you're going to have to register for the web store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to register. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide that I'm going to go, I want a Euros account. So I'll go to the Euros account. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an account. I haven't got an account already, I'm assuming, so I'm going to create an account. So I'll create the account. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to kind of make up a fictitious account. So what I'll do is I'm going to use sort of Marie Curie Institute in France as an example. Uh, and I'll use their address, etc. to do that. And I'll put the country in. So obviously the first thing I'm actually doing is just creating myself an account on this web store. And I'm just going to grab their phone number as well. Right, they want the email address. So I'll put an email address there. And now I need to create a password as well. Right, hopefully I've got all the information done correctly. It'll soon tell me if I haven't. So let's have a go. Right, so apparently it has worked. Your account has been created successfully, great. So it's kind of got my details in there. So that means at this point now I've created an account and I've actually logged in as well. If I logged off, if you came back later on, you can always log back in again. And I would log in to my kind of Euros. So I'm just going to use that. In fact, I've actually trying to log into the wrong one, so I'm just going to go to the right one. Right, so I've actually have logged in back. I've logged back in now. So at this point now, if I go to parts, I will be able to see prices. So now I can see prices, and now I can actually add stuff to the cart as well. So I can see prices, I can add stuff to the cart. So let's say I was interested in generating myself a quote. Well, how would I go about doing that? So, for example, if I wanted one of our systems, maybe I wanted the double emulsion system, I would go there. Talks about double emulsion system, shows me some application notes and data. It actually then shows me all the parts that make up that system. So what I can do is I can add the selected items to the cart, and they all get added. And then I have some options here. I have go to checkout. So basically, if you had a PO number or a credit card, you could go to checkout and do it that way. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go to checkout. It's told me the shipping price. I'll accept it, or I could do a cost to be agreed. But I'm okay with that. And now it's asking me So I can use my credit card, at which point now it's going to start prompting me, or I can actually do a PO instead. So if you were a credit card, use that option. If you're going to do a PO, do that option. If I was going to do a PO, I can put the sort of PO number in here. So what it will do now is it's just kind of emailed me basically a, well in fact I'm going to confirm the order. And that's effectively, so what's happened there is I've chose my items, I've got my prices, and I've actually created an order because I had a PO number. And what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you now that I actually got email to my inbox. And what it's telling me to do here is, in fact here it is here. So I've got this, it told me all my order, um, where it's going, etc. So in fact that has worked. The only thing I might have to do is I actually have to upload the original PO that I got from my company. So there's a tab in there that where I would actually upload the PO. But what I want to do instead now is I'll go back to my cart. So I'm gonna, so I'm back into my cart. I'm just gonna look at, this is my order again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create another quote. So what I'll do is and then I'm going to show you how to just generate a quote. So what I'll do is I will choose maybe a micromixer system, and I'll add the selected items to my cart. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to request a quotation. And this is probably one of the most important functions because people need quotes in order to be able to get some of this good stuff that Dolomite does. So what we need to do is we need to request a quotation. And effectively what's going to happen is this web store will send you a official quote with a quote number on it. So it's a very speedy way of generating a quote. So I'll just hit continue. I'm going to send myself a quotation. And that's actually been emailed to me now at this point. So what I'm going to do is just, and here it is. If I look into this inbox now, I've got it's actually got a quotation number on it. So it sort of gives me an introduction, tells me who I am. It gives me my quote number, gives me all the items. Now, a lot of you will be academic institutes or VAT won't apply to you, so you can almost ignore this VAT bit. You won't be paying that. But the numbers that really are important is the product total and the shipping rate. But what I've kind of shown you there really is it only takes me 30 seconds really to generate a quote. So what I'll do is I'll kind of just go through that, very quickly again. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my basket. I'm going to empty my basket just to show you how quickly I can generate quotes. Right, so I've got at this point now I'm logged in. I can see myself logged in. I've got nothing in my basket, so I'm gonna choose some pumps maybe. So I'll have one of these nice syringe pumps. Just have one of those. Add it to my cart. Request a quote. What it's going to do now is it's going to tell me the shipping cost. Great. Go continue. Send quotation. It's done that. I'll just check the inbox. And that's it. It's in the inbox. It's basically, what did that take? 30 seconds to generate a quote. And it is an official quote. It's got a quotation number on it. So you can now kind of contact you can now contact Dolomite with this quote number and place your order. Just for your interest, when you're placing these orders, I'm just going to type it up now quickly, the address to send this to. So you'll send your POs along with your quotes to orders at Dolomite microfluidics.com. Right, so I kind of really hope that helps and really helps speed up your kind of purchasing of the microfluidics technology from Dolomite. Okay, thanks very much.